Hi, my name is Wanjira Maathai and I direct international affairs for the Greenbelt Movement. It's such a pleasure to be talking to all of you volunteers. Welcome to Zambia. I know you're gathered together for the Trees for Zambia project that Greenpop is organizing, and I just wanted to let you know just how much I wish I were there with you. Jeremy invited me to speak with you, and I really feel sorry that I was unable to due to other arrangements. However, it's such a pleasure to be able to send you this message and let you know that we are in solidarity with you. At the Greenbelt Movement, the issue of environmental degradation and tree planting is central to what we do. Understanding the linkages and the importance of protecting the green environment, protecting our natural watersheds for our lives, for our very survival, is at the center of what we do, and especially for sub-Saharan Africa. All over sub-Sahara, we are told that climate change will have extremely devastating effects on our lives and the way we know it, and not in 50, 60 years, in 10 years, in our lifetime and in our children's lifetime. So the work we're doing in so many ways is noble work. It's work that is about protecting our very lives and survival as we know it. I just want to congratulate all of you who packed your bags from wherever you're from and came to Zambia to support this project. I know Zambia faces a lot of challenges, but I want you to know that those challenges are no different than the challenges we face here in Kenya or our brothers and sisters face in West Africa. And so in what you're doing, we stand in solidarity with you, because everything you do will be able to bring us closer to surviving what is expected to be extremely harsh situations for this continent. As volunteers, you give of yourself, you give of your time, you give of your talent. And it's such a noble thing, because any time you set aside time to do something other than for yourself, it's a sense of service. And I know that my mother, Professor Wangari Maathai, spoke so often about the merits, the value, the satisfaction of service, that when we give of ourselves, we receive in equal or even greater measure. She always used the metaphor of a flower. She said, have you ever seen a flower bloom just half and decide, today I'm not going to bloom in full, I'm going to bloom just a little bit and then close? Flowers give in full abandon. They give everything they have. And that's what volunteerism is. And that, to me, is what activism is. It's giving in full abandon of your time and talent for what you believe will be truly transformative. So I congratulate each and every one of you, because you're activists in your own right. And when you go back home, I hope the experience you'll have had in Zambia will transform your life, will transform the way you see the environment, and certainly the way you see this part of the world. Honestly, I know you will not disagree that Zambia and Africa in general are some of the most beautiful parts of this world, but they're threatened, and our lives are threatened largely because of the degradation that we see. You know, one of the things that is so important about the work that we do and the work that Greenpop is doing in Zambia is that tree planting is one of the quickest, cost-effective solutions to addressing the issue of climate change. What's going on in Africa as we speak today is an incredible development and growth process that is really transforming the lives of the middle class, especially in our countries. But as that development happens, so too does the pressure on our natural resources, particularly forests. Here in Kenya, we have an example of a development that's going on that is about the African Silicon Valley. And it's a project that will rely so heavily on water. And some of the discussions that have been going on around this project have been talking about desalination as a solution to get water. The costs of desalination and the burden of desalination to our economies is unbearable. So we ought to be looking at solutions of investing in solutions like tree planting that will restore watersheds. After all, we know the cycle of water. Water comes from these important watersheds. And that if we protect those watersheds and we invest in restoring them, we will get the supply of water that we need to support the development that's going on. In Africa, that is the quickest solution. What we do not have is the money and the resources to make this happen. What we do have are the hands and the feet on the ground to make it happen. So let's go with the solutions that work for Africa, and tree planting is one of the most obvious. So again, I don't need to tell you, I know you're there for the same reason that I'm speaking, and I just congratulate you for being there, and I wish you the very best, dear volunteers, and really thank you for giving of your time and talent to this incredible project in Zambia. Thank you, and all the best.